Good morning and welcome to a rainy Dollywood morning. We're heading in. It's the first day of the Smoky Mountain Christmas. It is just about 10:30. Park opens up at 11, so we're gonna head inside. They've probably already let people through the gates, so we'll probably get a chance to walk in just a little bit. But first things first, we're gonna go in. We're gonna check out all the new food options, check out the decorations. There's a few shows that we're gonna catch along the way, but if you guys are excited, let's go. We are headed our way into the park. Now, don't forget this first week of the Christmas celebration. It is also Sevier County week, so when the weather's not doing this, it is going to be very crowded this week. So just pack them patient pants and plan to wait on some heavy ride times. But other than that, you should be pretty good the next couple weeks following that. But once December hits, be wary, it stays very busy. All right, just made it into the park. You can see they've got the front picture spot swapped over. Let's get a picture of this real quick and we'll head in. All right, so like I said, first things first, we're gonna head in here. We're gonna be checking out all of the different food options. First one's always right here at the Spotlight Bakery. This is where you can get all your little sweet treats. You can see they've got the Christmas cupcakes, some whoopie pies, and then they've got more things like gingerbread cookies, different style cookies. They've got brownies, all kinds of fun stuff in here. All right, so we're gonna venture our way down Show Street here. We'll come back, we'll take all kinds of photos and stuff once this rain stops and we have a free hand. But right here across the street at Show Street Ice Cream, you have got some chocolate peppermint ice cream sandwich and then a mint chocolate chip milkshake. You can see they've got the bells sitting across the walkway. Got all the Christmas trees out. See, the lights are already lit up. I'm not gonna be able to see them too great right now, but at nighttime, this place is spectacular. So as I predicted, they did end up putting a Christmas tree over here at the Dolly Experience. Let's head over this way. All right, so we are gonna mosey our way over into Market Square here. We ran into my good buddy John and his family. They're gonna run through the Dolly Experience. He's got his oldest daughter and she's never experienced it yet. So they're gonna do that. I'm gonna come over here and check out some of the food menus and then circle back around and meet up with them. So they got this cool little picture spot here with the jingle bells. And of course they've got the little old school display right here across the walkway at Red's. All right, so the booth over here on the left in Market Square, this offers a chicken pot pie bread cone. We've got a roasted mushroom loaded potato. Then it moves over into a buffalo chicken loaded potato, and then you've got some Christmas punch. Now this is delicious flavor greenberry rush lemonade, rimmed with a cherry sugar and maraschino on top. And it's sure to delight your holiday taste buds. Might be one of the drinks I might actually try this season. Now if you come over here, you'll see why you'll need your tasting pass, because these are gonna run about 14 bucks. The buffalo chicken's hitting you at 15, but don't waste it on this, because drinks are only 6. Now as we head over here to the big skillet, you can see it's gotten kind of small for the menu. It literally has the one thing. You got the jambalaya over here. And then we'll head over to the other side, and it looks like it's only offering 2 things, one being a drink. You've got the Santa skillet potatoes, which those actually look pretty good without some of the toppings, and then the holiday cranberry punch. So we gotta backtrack just a second. I didn't take a picture over here at the ice cream place, but figure we'll stop in here and just check out a few of the Christmas merch. So you got a couple sweatshirts and t-shirts. some mugs. And in the back, they've got some other options. So you can see these have got some old school trucks on it. They've got it in t-shirt, and then you've got them in a sweatshirt form as well. Now, one thing, Dollywood, I am very upset with you about is this right here. The little donut booth that you had last year was fantastic for that quick little morning snack, and you didn't bring it back. See if I look over here. So it looks like we're gonna have some different popcorn options though. Cheddar cheese, habanero maple, spicy popcorn. Then we got candied popcorn with cookies and cream, salted caramel and cheddar cheese, churro popcorn. Ooh, so that could be all right. Let's check that out whenever this opens up later today. So this is a new installation for the year. They have got, I can't remember what the name of it is. I'll have to ask John whenever we get back with him. But you can see they've got trees out on the pond now. Looks really neat. Can't wait to see this later tonight. So as we start our journey further into the park, oh, not a lot of crowds yet. The rain has held off a lot of the people so far, but as the day progresses, the rain's gonna stop, and I'm sure the people are gonna get up and at them. A lot of locals don't like to get here at the beginning of the park day, so later in the evenings is usually when they start showing up. So fingers crossed that it doesn't get too busy today. Next up, the little booth right here in Rivertown Junction next to the footpath bridge. And they've got one of my favorites brought back. You've got the stuffing stacker. They have the pork belly skillet, always a delicious option, and sweet Italian sausage skillet. I'm not a big fan of sausage. Sometimes I can do it, but this is something I probably won't grab this go around. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the little pathway that used to be the cave has got giant inflatable ornaments. We're gonna head up here and check this out. This is definitely something new. And we always love to see new things here at the park. Look at this. How neat. So we got some gold and silver ornaments here at the very beginning. They got the cascading, kind of like a waterfall style lighting here on the wall. But then it just runs down the side here with all these giant ornaments. I like it. It's subtle, it's new, it's all we ask for. While we're waiting here on the train, little rumor has it that the Christmas tree that's usually up there inside of the plaza at the top of the hill in Timber Canyon is actually now in the loop on the train. So that might be something we're gonna have to ride later to get a confirmation on that or not. Usually it's not something I do. The train takes a little bit of time. It's usually packed. So I usually like to leave a seat open up for the people who haven't had a chance to experience it, because we've done it many, many times over the years. But if they put that tree up there, that might be something we're gonna have to definitely do. That is an empty train. Odd. Wonder why. So right here at Iron Horse and most likely Lumberjacks, they do a loaded up potato soup, but they have brought another pizza option. We have got a rosemary garlic white pizza. So that is gonna be a mix of ricotta, parmesan, mozzarella cheeses, grape tomatoes, garlic oil, bacon, onion, muscadine jam, and fresh rosemary. Doesn't sound too shabby. So heading up to the top of the park, well, not really the top, I guess the side of the park here. We're going over to the Heart Song Theater. We're not gonna go into it, but I'm gonna show you. But over here, they do the Santa's list. So you can bring yourself, your little ones. Come up here, you can make a little list of what you want for Christmas, get a photo with Santa, and then right across what used to be the old magic shop is where you pick up your photos. You can see they're all in good spirits. They're up here just dancing around. So up here next to the carousel, you can see they've moved the construction walls back quite a bit. There's a little gap here in the fence. Of course, we're gonna be nosy. You know us. Can't see much. Tell me what y'all can see over the fence. So you can see the walkway actually kind of zigzags around there. So they've got that done pretty darn quick. We'll head down to the other side and check that out as well. Making our way now down into the country fair. They've got some of the Christmas prizes out. Still don't know why they took out the basketball game right here, because the pathway does not interfere with that at all. But it doesn't look like much going on down in this little area. This is a spot, I think next year they're gonna redo it and do a whole entire revamp on it, bring back the Peppermint Valley, that something from the past. We've never seen it, so that'll be definitely new to us. But we'll cut through here and just double check just to make sure. We're at the bottom half of the walkway, and so it does that one big turn up there at the top, and then it has a long stretch, very gradual slope. You can see them coming down. I gotta try to talk over all this background music. That is the one bad thing about this park, being a content creator. You got copyrighted music all over this darn place. Now, it doesn't look like anything's happening back here where the Dizzy Disc used to set. A couple tables, some AstroTurf, and that's really about it. Back here in the back of Country Fair, you've got the Celebration Buffet. Now, as fun as this little buffet is, it's cute, it's quaint, doesn't get used a lot, so can we go ahead and start a petition to bring back the Imagination Station, people? That was so much fun over the years and gave a lot to do over the years, and now this is kind of just an unutilized spot. They tried to do this buffet and it's just not very well advertised, so most people don't know about it. They've hit all their food in the front of the park before they even make their way back here, but it's a really good option. For $24.99, you get all of these different things. So, I mean, you really don't have a bad choice of foods. You got several main dishes, side dishes, desserts. $24.99 for adults, $12.99 for kids, so not too bad, especially for theme park food. We're gonna head next here into the Mountain Laurel Home Goods. As you can see, I have found my extended family here. John, Jen, the kids. We're gonna venture around the park here. This is definitely one of the most beautiful stores in this area. Love the water wheel. Alright, so we are going inside the Heart Song. This is actually my first time doing the Santa's list because my kids don't ever come up here with me. So I'm going to borrow my extended family since they had the little ones, and we're going to check out Santa's list for the first time ourselves. Alright, so we're going to head inside of the Santa's list here. So you come in, there are going to be numbers on the floor. You stay with your group. And the little ones here, they're going to fill out a list, deliver it in the mailbox here for Santa.
We're so excited you joined us here today. And as you know, Santa Claus loves the Great Smoky Mountains. He's here working away in his little cabin. You all get to peek in and see him working on his list. And if he isn't too busy, you might even get to say hello to him. How do you know what you want for Christmas, you might ask? Drum roll, please. You all get to drum up your own special wish list that's going to be delivered straight to Santa with the utmost importance. So I'm going to come around and deliver a special package to each of you groups. So please, stay on your numbers.
So you can see you'll get an envelope here for your wish list, and then they will fill out that, drop it off into the mailbox here to deliver it to Santa so he knows exactly what they want. And then we head inside to meet the Jolly Man himself. So we are heading inside. You can see they've got the snow rolling out. The trees are beautiful. We are making the way up.
so excited. You have been good boys and girls this year. I'm so proud of you. Let's celebrate with taking a picture.
All right, guys, we did it. We made the nice list. So flip around here real quick. So that was a really neat experience. So apparently it's changed though. So this year you can see you get to actually talk and interact with Santa Claus. Previous years you had to see him through a window and watch him work at a little workshop there, and they'd show you the list, get your photo taken. But now you can actually interact with him. So this is a really cool experience for the kids. But that was our first time going in through the Santa's list. Now that we've seen it, we're definitely going to grab our little ones and we're going to bring them up here so they can get a chance to experience that, because that was really neat. Cute little thing. And then you flip around here as soon as you exit and you've got the building that again used to be the magic shop, where you'll go into and grab your photos. Alright, so we went into the photo building to check the pricing. So they have two packages. They have a sleigh package you can do for $50. They have another one that you can do the 3 photos for $40, and then they have the Memory Maker Pass that is going to be the $60, so you get all your photos. That's ride photos, Santa photos, that's basically every photo here in the park included.
The holiday season, and Santa Claus is coming round. The Christmas snow is white on the ground. When old Santa gets into town, he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll be coming down the chimney down.
So John ended up grabbing, what's the name of this pizza?
I don't know, rosemary something.
Rosemary something pizza. It's got bacon onion jam. It's got these little tomatoes that, I know we're not going to do that. First bite we just had, the onions in it actually just add a little bit of crisp, little flavor to it. But you taste more from the bacon jam than you do anything else. You can see it's got a white sauce, not a red sauce. Cheese is a little thick. It's got ricotta cheese, it's got Parmesan cheese, and one other kind of cheese, mozzarella I think. But a lot of flavor in it. One thing John mentioned was these are made to order. So all the other pizzas you can walk up, grab them, they're under a heating lamp. Not these. They come out fresh, so that's always a big plus. Yeah, overall, not too bad. Alright, so now we're making our way up into Craftsman's Valley. Finally checking out the new decorations. And then we didn't film it earlier, but we're going to come down here and we're going to show off what they have at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner. Okay, so down here at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, they normally have several festival options, but this go around they only do the smoked turkey nachos. The only thing I'm not too much of a fan of is the tomato pico. Everything else I can deal with, but the tomato pico, I wonder if they can do that without. As we're heading up here, one of these shows you can catch in the park here is Oh Holy Night. It takes place in the Valley Theater, which is basically located right across from the grist mill, the very beginning of Craftsman's Valley. So a little bit earlier on, we went ahead and posted up all of the festival food options. Well, we actually forgot a few, because I always forget they put this little booth here inside of Craftsman's Valley now. And over here they've got three different styles of soup. So I got a tomato Florentine, turkey vegetable, and then roasted red pepper and Gouda soup. Turkey one looks alright. The rest of them probably not going to tickle my fancy. But they do have some hot soup options up here, and that's in this little booth that's right inside of Craftsman's Valley. On the right side, across from the Christmas shop there. So, working our way through Craftsman's Valley, we passed by Daredevil Falls, and you can see, close to the season, like I mentioned earlier, all the water rides, they are done for the remainder of the season. But check this out. So normally, in the off season, you can still kind of venture your way up into here, so what does this mean? Fence is gone, or fence is up. Can't get in. So, yeah, give me your thoughts down below on why you think this fence is up here. What could be the purpose of putting the fence here? Because it's never been here any other previous season, but here it is. So next part of the park we get to explore is the Glacier Ridge. So this spans all the way from this whole section right next to the Wings of America show all the way over to the train trestle there inside of Timber Canyon. This also holds probably my favorite part of this festival. Right up next to the Blazing Fury, they've got that spot there that looks like the Northern Lights. And at night, it will absolutely captivate you inside of there. Between the music that's playing, the lights, the atmosphere, it's all amazing. My favorite section by far. Heading our way up past Blazing Fury, still closed. Rumor has it this is going to stay closed the remainder of the season, which is kind of a drag because it's literally the only indoor ride here. And it's about to get cold in the Smokies. So once it starts getting cold, the coasters don't start running until it hits a certain temperature. And some dates it may not ever hit that temperature. So Blazing Fury was really our one and only go-to.
Somebody.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing today? Whoa! How you doing,
Good,
bro?
how you doing?
Guys teaming up?
We are today.
That is the funniest thing ever. I remember seeing him. I remember I was doing characters one shift, and he's like, whoa, what's happening, bro? And then I was like, yo, check out my TikTok at the airbrush. And he's like, whoa, yeah, go ahead.
And we
that was last year winner.
That was, and we've been following since.
Thank you so much.
So if you guys don't, follow Carl at the Airbrush Dude.
You gotta check out my work in progress right now.
Uh-oh.
Brian's filming him. I'm filming Brian and Carl.
Check out this work in project right now. This is a custom.
Look at the zoom in.
Yeah, this is amazing, like Billy or something.
That
Billy
is-
from Adventure Time.
Okay.
Love it. So this is a work in progress. So we'll circle back around every so often, and we'll keep
Hopefully, I'll
we'll
get a
check out the
picture of
work.
it at the end or something. But
Very awesome.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be cool color after this too.
John
I
putting
just
in
looked something
a
up.
custom
I just
order.
looked something up.
There you go.
He's gonna get him a hat made. So we'll come back and see the wonderful work that this man always does.
Yes,
If
I
you guys don't,
appreciate it.
make sure you stop by and check out Carl. He's the man.
I appreciate it.
I come back for the next year when we kick off the 50th, or not 50th, the 40th anniversary of Dollywood. We have the I Will Always Love You Festival. Hey.
So this is the finished work. Cut the Christmas lights.
Yes, yes.
That is awesome.
I don't have one on display yet.
And he said he's gonna come up here and get one every single festival during Dollywood next season. So be prepared to see a lot of new hats.
Truck.
Awesome. So making our way up to our first ride of the day, we're gonna jump on Fire Chaser Express. It's a fun little coaster. It's got a double launch in it. You launch out of the gate here, and then you zigzag through the whole track piece, and when you get all the way up into the little garage up there, then you have a backwards launch, which is really fun as well. But if you're not a fan of going backwards, you may want to avoid this little coaster. You can see right here, this is kind of a little rendition of what's going to be coming right here into the plaza area. It's the new restaurant for 2025. Now, unfortunately, they said it's not going to be ready until around the fall season, so it's not going to open up with the park next year, but we'll get to check this out a little bit later into the year. Not going to have any indoor seating. It's going to be an outdoor thing. You can see they've got the tables and stuff. It's just going to be a walk-in. I don't know if it's going to have multiple food options, or just going to be one single style of restaurant in there. Now, I think the one downside of this festival, though, is even though they've got Christmas lights literally everywhere, you can see they don't do as many big displays. Like right here was the giant pumpkin butterfly, but now it's just, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 7 trees. 7 small trees. Got another little cluster of them right over here, but yeah, they more or less just do small displays, Christmas lights during the Smoky Mountain Christmas. You'll see a lot more of the big actual displays during the Harvest Luminites. So this will be the show that we're checking out. It is Heidi Parton's A Christmas to Remember. Show times are 2, 4, and 6 p.m.
Greetings, everyone. The holidays are here. Let's have a Christmas to remember.
first time seeing the Heidi Parton and Friends show or Ken show. But this was a Christmas to Remember. Not a bad show. So it is, I'd say, roughly about 40-ish minutes. And then John here has been plagued with people always saying that they don't play enough gospel music here at the park. Go watch that show. You want to hear some gospel music? They got you covered. There's another show at the very beginning of the park there. I can't remember who plays in there, but that right there, you'll get your gospel music in. Now, side note, asking for a friend. If anybody knows anything about that redhead that was in the show, let me know. Just asking for a friend, just in case. Made our way over to the Spotlight Bakery. Kids are gonna grab a couple sweet treats. So we're gonna come in here and just check out all of the different offerings. Here's a little display of what they got going on. So these are the different selections. These do get included on your tasting pass if you want to use it for that. So you can see the kids, they ended up grabbing some gingerbread men. All right, so John ended up grabbing a red velvet whoopie pie, and now I think I'm getting talked into.
Do it. That's romance right there.
Oh,
How is it?
that's really good.
They liked your whoopee.
This whole thing has turned really quickly. So,
But the cream cheese frosting inside is not overly sweet. It's really, really good.
No, it is really good.
So here's another little festival booth that has some stuff we didn't see earlier. They've got a couple of the Holly Dolly Christmas shirts here. They've got it in green, gray. They've got it in t-shirts. They've got some beanies. We actually picked up one of these little fleece throws last year. Super, super soft, comfy. And then over here, they've got a couple more sweatshirts in red. And then we've got some ornaments here. Yeah, you got a few things here. There's another booth a little bit further up that way that's got a few options, and then of course you got the Emporium, and then there was a few other Dolly Christmas stuff. If you go into the Dolly Experience and go into the Dolly Fan Shop, they did have a few things there as well. All right, so we're up here. We're gonna meet the professor, AKA for this Christmas season, he is now the town crier. It's funny because John was actually joking and said he was a town crier, and literally that's what he is going by for this holiday season. So we are moseying our way up here to potentially ride the train. Looks like they are doing the final boarding, so we're just gonna have to kind of find a little spot here and squeeze in. I don't think that we're all gonna be able to sit together. But there's some new things. They've added some of the Christmas trees and all that fun stuff up around the loop. So we're gonna get on here so that we can go potentially check that out.
Here's Dollywood, we're known as the friendliest place in Smoky. If there's on the train to get to that place, let's leave roll out of town on the count of three. Let's give these folks a great big shout and howdy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! That's all, but we'll try that again a little bit later on. Hope everybody stays seated. Don't be switching seats on us. Everybody stay seated. Coming up on your ride, here's going to be Dollywood's old factory Christmas store. The last operating Christmas sale that's around today. That's the home of that world famous cinnamon bread. If you hadn't tried any of that cinnamon bread, you definitely need to. I'd get 2 loaves of those and one. Definitely not going to make it back to the car. Well, folks, it is the opening of Smoky Mountain Christmas here at Dollywood.
Walking the boat from Dennis to Dennis. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for it to start again.
Folks here at Dollywood, we're awful proud of Cinderella. We're proud of her so much we like to let her show off every now and again. So how about it, folks? Would y'all like to hear the engineer play a tune on that Crosby 3-chime whistle? All right then, on the count of 3, let's all tell the engineer to blow the whistle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blow the whistle. How about that? Everybody, let's get into your singing and Cinderella. Round of applause. That was in your singing and Cinderella thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's a little lady with a chicken in one hand and an umbrella in the other. Stop down there in the valley and see Miss Lillian. She's so much fun. Hey, Miss Lillian.
Okay, so we just got off of the old train ride. Rumors are true, there are some Christmas trees. I don't think it's the tree that was in the plaza that does the actual show on it. It's just a lit up blue tree. But that was one of the worst soot rides we have ever had. All five of us completely covered in our eyes. John got smacked with one like a bug riding down the highway.
It was an entire piece of coal hit me in my head.
So earlier how we were all on the nice list, I think we all just instantly made the naughty list over there and just got coal for Christmas. That's pretty much what that was. Heading our way up into Craston's Valley, we ran into the one, the only Miss Lillian. She's got her Christmas decor on. Got this lovely Christmas outfit on.
Chicken paparazzi are everywhere, and I'm so sharp. Glasses. You know, I look at like you love colored glasses too. Yes, the eyes of love. Feel the chicken blessing come upon you. The first day of Christmas at Dollywood. Oh, and the cameras are rolling. Ooh, yes, Chicken Little. It's the only time of year he's well dressed. Hey, I heard that. Well, Chicken Little. Well, he's well dressed too. He got little critters all over him. Y'all be careful. Did you see what happened to him? Can you turn that camera around? Look at what happened to him. Be careful. The rides go so fast. Kids like him get on the rides, they plumb screw his head around backwards. Let us all pray. You've been here at the Chicky Twilight Show, Miss Lily at Dollywood. We are having, we are.
So we're gonna make our way now. We're gonna finish heading up to Craston's Valley, loop around, go into Wildwood Grove. There is the new show, which is Snow in the Grove. It's gonna be held right there where the summer celebration, the dance parties are. So we're gonna head up there. We're gonna go check all that out. So heading over into Glacier Ridge. Now everything's gonna be a little bit more lit up. Still not fully dark out, but you can definitely tell what the lights are supposed to look like. But the difference between the camera and my eyeballs, tenfold, because I can see way better on the camera than I can just walking around. Also, I might be a little bit half blind, but we won't talk about that. So when you're walking up through here, you get this. You get these different light shows. It's got music that choreographs with it. We'll definitely have to circle back around though because it is barely showing up on camera, but this is my favorite part of the park. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier though. The lights are beautiful, but they lack the displays that the Illuminati Festival offers. Like right here was the Paint Me Like a French Girl. Now it's lined with about 6 little Christmas trees. pretty as they are, I really wish they'd do some actual Christmas displays like they do for the Illuminati Festival. So right here is the area, and you can see the snow machines here. This is where they do Snow in the Grove every half hour starting at 6 o'clock. So I'm assuming they may do some kind of show up on the butterfly tree here, and then they start throwing out the snow here into the little courtyard area. But other than the lights on the building over here, I don't see a lot of added decorations. I like these little ball lights, but it kind of reminds me of something you see like a beer garden. Okay, so they did do a little bit of the snow, but it's only going on over here. For this being Snow in the Grove, it was more just, let's put the snow in the corner. A little bit lackluster, unfortunately. So you can see, here's where all the snow is being blown out. It's coming from where the DJ usually stands at, but it's on the back side of the rock instead of, it should be on, let me find it, this side of the rock, not this side of the rock. Because Snow in the Grove, the show, is over there, so not really sure. Here we got one of the new characters for the holiday season coming in. Looks like a lit up elf.
That's cool. See, I'm glad that they added some elements like this. New meet and greet. The rocking there is.
This is our friend Rolly. Can you say hi, Rolly? Hi, Rolly.
That's
Rolly, you want to say hi back?
So this character's name is Rolly. New character for this season. So right up here in the little gift shop for Wildwood Grove, they've got some official Rudolph licensing merchandise. So you can see all the characters from the Rudolph movie, but you can also see the Dollywood. So you can kind of see it behind the sticker there. These are $14.99, but they're official Dollywood mugs, but they've got the Rudolph characters all over them. You can also get a couple of the Rudolph plushies here. So we've got about 20 minutes or so now for the fireworks to go off, and then the park will be closing. So we're just gonna kind of hang out here in the Wildwood Grove area till those go off, and then we're gonna wrap this first day up here. So here's one of the areas that they blow the snow. It's supposed to be Snow in the Grove. Well, this is the snow. That's the Grove. That's a big difference. Well, they've got some more Christmas merch here at the little Mystery Mine gift shop. So next trip in, we'll have to stop there and take a look at all that. We're gonna head down here, finish walking our way to the front of the park, and just kind of check out the lights on our way. Now, as you're leaving the park, if you're here right at close, they will be blowing some snow, and you can check out old Santa Claus saying goodbye to you. Got this fancy little sequin shirt here. Sleeves are all covered in sequins. They've got it in gold and they've got it in red. Same picture, different colors. All right, guys, so we are going to wrap up the video here. It was a very long day, open to close. Really don't do those too often. Usually I'm here early in the morning, in and out, get it all done. But we had a lot to do today. It's the first day of the Christmas festival, so we ended up walking around checking out all the new foods. We'll grab our tasting pass on our next visit. We watched a couple of shows. We rode the train, checked out the new decorations there. And then the nighttime show times, they were a little bit of a disappointment. Fireworks were nice, just really weren't synced up to anything. Snow in the Grove, save your time, skip that. It's literally 7 or 8 minutes of some random songs to one small roof of lights. And then the snow is not even actually in the Grove. There's 3 snow blowers and it blows all around where the dance party used to be, down in that little creek area. But other than that, there's no snow in the Grove, so hopefully they get that fixed. But we'll be back many times throughout the season. We've got some more shows to catch. We're going to grab our tasting pass so that we can try some of those festival food options. But as always, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe, and of course we're going to be back, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.